Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Major twist on ex-LeBron James teammates' reported rejection of Lakers offer. The earlier report of Cedi Osman, a former LeBron James teammate in Cleveland, rejecting a training camp invite from the Los Angeles Lakers took a major twist. Substack's NBA insider Mark Stein reported on September 9 that the Lakers never extended such an offer to Osman, contrary to an earlier report from Eurohoops.net. It has been reported in Europe that Turkish swingman Cedi Osman turned down a training camp invite from the Lakers before signing with Panathinaikos in Greece, but sources close to the situation told the Stein line that no such offer was extended by LA despite LeBron James' well-known fondness for Osman dating to their days as Cavaliers teammates, Stein wrote. Eurohoops' Nikola Miloradovic reported on September 7 that Osman turned down a Lakers invitation to join their training camp due to the lack of guarantees. The Lakers have reached the 15 roster limit with their rookie signings. Hence, they would need to make a consolidation trade to open up a roster spot. Osman ultimately signed with Greek club Panathinaikos in the EuroLeague, Miloradovic reported, which Stein confirmed. Stein added that Osman's deal is for 1 year with an opt-out to rejoin the NBA if he receives an offer he likes. The 29-year-old Turkish wing played in the NBA from 2017 to 2024 with the Cavaliers and San Antonio Spurs. He played with James from 2017 to 2019. Osman averaged 6.8 points on 38.9% three-point shooting with 2.5 rebounds and 1.7 assists in 17.6 minutes off the bench for the Spurs last season. He's shot above 37% over the past 2 seasons from the three-point distance, per Basketball Reference. On top of his familiarity with James' play, Osman would have been a major boost to the Lakers, who shot a second-worst 29.9% from deep during the last NBA playoffs. The Lakers have been stuck with their current flawed roster because their role players, who had player options, opted to return because of the suppressed free agency market brought by the new CBA. D'Angelo Russell, Christian Wood, Cam Reddish and Jackson Hayes all opted to pick up their player options. Then the Lakers signed their 2 rookies Bronny James and Dalton Knecht that filled up their 15-man roster. The Lakers' quiet offseason was not for the lack of trying. They have targeted Klay Thompson and DeMar DeRozan, but both free agents went to Dallas and Sacramento, respectively via sign-and-trade. In the end, the Lakers' lack of financial flexibility doomed their offseason. The Lakers were expected to make a splash this offseason after they held on to their draft picks at the trade deadline. But it has been quiet so far, with the training camp just a few weeks away. During their rookies James and Knecht's introductory press conference, Lakers Vice President of Basketball Operations Rob Pelinka explained their cautious approach in the trade market. We're going to always be aggressive to trying to make roster upgrades, and we'll be relentless to continue to look at what we can do, Pelinka told reporters. But he also noted they are being cautious because of the new, punitive collective bargaining agreement that restricts teams who reach the first and second aprons on what they can do to build out their rosters. If the right deal comes and we have to put in draft picks, we will, Pelinka told reporters. We are now in the apron world. The Lakers have 2 first-round picks, 2029 and 2031, at their disposal, plus 5 second-round picks from next year's draft until 2031. Pelinka cited contending teams losing players, which is a result of the new CBA. Lakers rejected by veteran forward, opts to play overseas. The Los Angeles Lakers have been turned down by several high-profile veterans this offseason, including Gary Trent Jr. and DeMar DeRozan. Even Klay Thompson opted against joining the Lakers, raising questions about the team's leadership and roster construction heading into the upcoming season. Over the weekend, yet another veteran chose to pass on the Lakers. 7-year NBA forward Cedi Osman, who could have provided valuable depth, opted to return overseas instead of joining LA. He also received interest from the Los Angeles Lakers, who invited him for a training camp. However, due to the lack of guarantees about making it to the season roster, he decided to refuse and come back to Europe, wrote Nikola Miloradovic. The 29-year-old forward spent last season with the San Antonio Spurs after 6 years with the Cleveland Cavaliers. In the 2023 season, Osman appeared in 72 games, starting only 3. He averaged 17.6 minutes per game, contributing 6.8 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 1.7 assists, while shooting an impressive .479 from the field. Osman has built a reputation as a dangerous three-point shooter, connecting on .389 from beyond the arc last season. While the Lakers extended an invitation to training camp, Osman decided that the uncertainties of making the roster weren't worth the risk, prompting his return to Europe. The Lakers have already signed players like Jordan Goodwin, Alex Fudge, and Vincent Valerio Bowden to fill out their camp roster, signaling their intent to add competitive depth. The Lakers, like many teams, are focused on creating competition during camp to finalize their rotation and bench. However, Osman's decision to pursue opportunities overseas instead of fighting for a spot on the Lakers adds another layer of intrigue to the team's offseason strategy, especially with new head coach J.J. Redick leading the charge. As the Lakers continue to prioritize experience and depth, it remains to be seen if they will find the right mix of players to solidify their bench and make a deep playoff push this season. With training camp just around the corner in early October, the Lakers will need to finalize their roster soon and look for alternatives to bolster their lineup. Lakers announce bad injury news about former 20 PPG scorer. Even during the offseason, the Los Angeles Lakers are getting bitten by the injury bug. The Lakers announced Monday that big man Christian Wood has undergone surgery this week on his left knee. Wood will be re-evaluated by doctors in approximately 8 weeks, the team adds. The 28-year-old Wood, a 21.0 point-per-game scorer for the Houston Rockets in 2020-21, signed with the Lakers as a free agent last summer. While he did well on a per-minute basis off the bench, 6.9 points and 5.1 rebounds in 17.4 minutes per contest overall, Wood missed the final 2 months of the regular season as well as the Lakers' playoff run due to an issue in that same left knee. It appears the knee problem has lingered for Wood, who has now undergone a procedure to get it addressed once and for all. But the 8-week timeline means that Wood will likely miss the first couple of weeks of the new NBA season, which begins on October 22, and possibly more. Wood recently picked up his $3 million player option with the Lakers for 2024-25, and though he was probably happy about the team's recent coaching change, will have to start off next season in street clothes. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Christian Wood? Leave your opinion in the comments.